Did you know that what you eat before bed after age 65 could silently trigger a heart attack while you sleep tonight? This isn't an exaggeration, it's a medically documented risk. Each year, thousands of seniors pass away from nighttime cardiac events caused by foods they thought were harmless. The most alarming part, some of these dangerous foods are probably sitting in your kitchen right now. In this video, you'll discover the 8 foods older adults must avoid before bedtime, including one that recently led to the sudden death of a 78-year-old man while he slept peacefully in his own bed. Let me tell you about Walter. He was 78 years old, active and seemingly healthy. He walked 2 miles every morning, kept up with regular checkups, and believed he was doing everything right. But every night, before bed, Walter had a snack he believed was harmless. What he didn't know was that it was silently inflaming his heart, placing enormous stress on his cardiovascular system during the most vulnerable hours of the night. His daughter found him unresponsive the next morning. The doctors were clear his nightly snack had triggered a fatal heart attack while he slept. And here's the heartbreaking truth. Walter's death could have been completely prevented had he known what you're about to hear. So I ask you, are you unknowingly making the same mistake right now? In the next few minutes, you'll learn what those 8 foods are and how just one small change tonight could protect your heart, preserve your life, and help ensure you wake up healthy tomorrow morning. Pay special attention to food number 3. It's the one most directly linked to nighttime heart attacks in seniors. Let's begin. Food number 1, processed cheese and high sodium. Dairy, could your favorite bedtime cheese snack, be quietly harming your heart? It might be more dangerous than you realize. That innocent slice of processed cheese you place on a cracker each night could be creating a deadly storm in your body. Especially after age 65, cardiologists at the American Heart Association have confirmed that processed cheese products contain high levels of sodium and saturated fat. These ingredients cause fluid retention, raise blood pressure during sleep, and increase the risk of nighttime heart strain. Dr. Richard Stein, a renowned heart specialist, explains that our bodies naturally lower blood pressure at night, but when you add high sodium dairy before bed, that system becomes overwhelmed. Let me share the story of Elizabeth, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Oregon. She frequently woke up gasping for air around 2 a.m. Doctors were stumped until they looked into her routine, a nightly snack of crackers and processed cheese. That small habit was causing fluid buildup in her lungs and dangerously elevating her overnight blood pressure once she cut the cheese out of her evening snack. Her symptoms disappeared within 2 weeks. So what should you do if you need a bedtime snack? Replace processed cheese with a small handful of unsalted nuts or a slice of fresh low-sodium mozzarella. Remember, no snack is worth risking. Your life is a slice of cheese really worth a trip to the ER, or worse, not waking up tomorrow morning. Food number 2, high sugar cereals and desserts. That bowl of sugary cereal or late-night cookie might seem harmless, but after age 65, it could be putting serious stress on your heart while you sleep. Why? Because sugar doesn't just spike your energy, it also causes dangerous fluctuations in blood glucose that can trigger heart palpitations, and even led to stroke. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic Sleep Center found that sugar consumed before bedtime can cause blood sugar to soar, followed by a sudden crash during deep sleep. This crash puts stress on your cardiovascular system at a time when your body should be resting. Dr. Vervain Summers, a lead researcher in sleep and cardiology, explains that seniors are most vulnerable to heart rhythm disturbances at night. Add a sugar spike before bed and you're stacking the odds against your heart. Let's look at Raymond, a 71-year-old man from Florida. He loved having a bowl of sweetened cereal before bed, but his doctor discovered something shocking. His blood sugar would spike to dangerous levels within an hour, then plummet by 3 a.m., creating the perfect conditions for a heart emergency after switching to healthier bedtime snacks. His blood sugar stabilized and the heart palpitations vanished. So what's the safer option? Try an apple with a teaspoon of almond butter. It provides natural fiber and healthy fats that keep your energy steady without overloading your system. Ask yourself, is that cookie or bowl of cereal really worth risking your life for? Make the smarter choice tonight. Food number 3, processed meats, the deadliest one. If there's one food on this list most directly linked to nighttime heart attacks, it's processed meat. You might have some in your fridge right now. Salami, bacon, hot dogs, all of them can trigger heart events while you sleep. Cardiologists from Johns Hopkins Medicine warned that sodium nitrates and preservatives found in processed meats convert into harmful compounds in the body. These compounds increase inflammation and oxidative stress on your heart, especially during sleep when your natural defenses are at their weakest. Dr. Michael Miller, Director of Preventive Cardiology at the University of Maryland, explains it this way. Nitrates turn into nitrosamines, toxins that create a perfect storm for cardiovascular strain during the body's most vulnerable hours. Let me tell you about Thomas, the 78-year-old man featured in our thumbnail. He ate sliced salami with crackers while watching the late news every night. It seemed harmless, but after his sudden death, an autopsy revealed nitrate overload and cardiac strain as the primary cause of the heart attack. His family was devastated, especially when they learned it could have been prevented. So what should you eat instead? A small serving of unseasoned baked chicken breast or a hard-boiled egg. It's lean, clean protein, without the dangerous additives. Ask yourself right now, is that salami worth your life? Make the switch this evening. Your heart will thank you when you wake up tomorrow. Food number 4, spicy foods, the silent trigger. Do you enjoy a little kick before bedtime? Be careful, your favourite spicy dish could be setting you up for a dangerous midnight scare. According to gastroenterologists at the National Institute on Aging Spicy Foods, before bed can trigger severe acid reflux that mimics heart attack symptoms, and in some cases actually causes cardiac events through vagus nerve stimulation. Dr. Ranil Rusky, Chief of Gastroenterology at Columbia University, warns that spicy meals increase inflammation and put pressure on the heart, especially when you're lying flat during sleep. This combination creates the perfect environment for chest pain, shortness of breath, and even real cardiac distress. Patricia, a 68-year-old from Arizona, woke up at 2 a.m. thinking she was having a heart attack. Her chest was tight, her breathing laboured. The paramedics rushed her to the hospital, but it turned out to be severe reflux from the spicy tacos she'd had for dinner. Her doctor warned her that repeated episodes like this could eventually lead to real heart problems because of the strain it puts on her cardiovascular system. So, what can you do? Cut out spicy foods at least 3 hours before bed. If you need flavour, use herbs like oregano, basil, or thyme instead of hot peppers and chili. Ask yourself, is that late-night spicy meal worth a 911 call? Or worse, not waking up at all? Make the change today. Food number 5, alcoholic beverages, the nightcap that can kill that harmless glass of wine or late-night cocktail may feel relaxing, but it could be setting your heart up for a dangerous night. Sleep specialists at Stanford Sleep Medicine Center have found that alcohol before bed can lower oxygen levels by up to 15% in adults over 65. This forces the heart to work harder while you sleep, increasing the risk of stroke or cardiac arrest. Dr. Raphael Palio, clinical professor at Stanford, explains that alcohol relaxes the throat muscles, causing partial airway collapse for seniors. This can result in silent oxygen drops and massive cardiovascular strain during deep sleep. Take Howard, a 73-year-old accountant. He had 2 glasses of wine every evening without suspecting a thing, until a sleep study revealed he was suffering dozens of dangerous oxygen desaturation episodes. Every hour, his cardiologist told him plainly, "You're risking your life for that glass of wine. Instead, switch to tart cherry juice or chamomile." tea, both proven to support sleep naturally without compromising your heart. Ask yourself, honestly, is tonight's drink worth risking? Not waking up tomorrow. Food number 6, caffeinated foods and beverages, hidden heart triggers. Did you know that your evening coffee or piece of dark chocolate could still be affecting your heart at 3 a.m.? Caffeine may seem harmless, but it lingers in your system far longer than you think. According to the Harvard Sleep Lab, caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 7 hours. That means even if you consume it after dinner, it can still elevate your blood pressure and heart rate deep into the night when your body is supposed to be recovering. Dr. Charles Chisler, Chief of Sleep Medicine at Brigham and Women's Hospital, warns that nighttime caffeine creates dangerous variability in heart rate among seniors. This makes the body more susceptible to arrhythmias and cardiac events during sleep. Meredith, age 70, had no idea why her heart was racing every night until her doctor traced the cause to her daily after-dinner chocolate within a week of cutting it out. Her heart rhythm normalized. The fix is simple. Replace caffeine with an herbal caffeine-free tea or a small banana rich in magnesium and potassium, both of which promote healthy sleep. You don't need that post-dinner treat badly enough to risk your heart for it. Choose calm tonight, not a crisis. Food number 7, high-fat. Fried foods, your heart's worst enemy at night. Those crispy fried foods you love for dinner. They're forcing your heart to work overtime while you sleep, and the danger is far more serious than most people realize. Cardiac researchers at the Cleveland Clinic have found that eating fried foods before bed raises inflammation markers by as much as 25% during sleep. This sets the stage for plaque rupture, artery blockage, and sudden heart attacks while the body is at rest. Dr. Stephen Nissen, Chair of Cardiovascular Medicine at Cleveland Clinic, explains that lipids from fried food create a delayed inflammatory surge. This peaks during the night just as the body's natural defenses wind down. Gregory, a 69-year-old from Texas, had no history of heart trouble, but after a fried chicken dinner, he suffered a massive heart attack in the middle of the night. Doctors later explained that the meal triggered a severe inflammatory response at the worst possible time. Don't wait for a tragedy. Skip the deep-fried dinner and choose baked, steamed, or grilled options. Instead, if you're craving something crunchy, opt for plain air, popped popcorn with minimal salt. What you eat tonight could decide whether you wake up tomorrow. Food. Number 8, high sodium packaged snacks. A silent stroke, risk that bag of chips or those salty crackers you reach for before bed. They might be silently raising your blood pressure to dangerous levels, just as your heart should be winding down. Researchers at the American College of Cardiology have found that seniors who eat high-sodium snacks within 3 hours of bedtime experience nighttime blood pressure spikes of up to 15 points. This hidden surge dramatically increases the risk of stroke and heart attack during the most vulnerable sleep hours. Dr. Wilbert Aronow, a geriatric cardiologist, warns that sodium disrupts the body's ability to regulate blood pressure during sleep, and for older adults, this effect can be catastrophic. Deborah, age 75, from Illinois, loved her packaged crackers each night. But when her doctor reviewed her overnight blood pressure monitor, he was shocked her readings regularly spiked to stroke-level highs between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Once she cut the salty snacks, her blood pressure stabilized within days. If you need something crunchy before bed, reach for fresh cucumber slices or air-popped popcorn with no added salt. It's a small change, but it could save your life tonight. Don't let convenience become your biggest regret.